They came. In the year 1862, under the cover of a moonless night, an entire kingdom disappeared. The Eti-Osa kingdom, a thriving hub of trade, culture, and power, vanished without a trace. No war, no warning. Just silence where there had once been life. The British colonial records from that year mention a single, chilling entry, but the truth was buried deeper. Local oral histories tell of a king, Oba Adekanmi, who made a fateful pact with forces beyond human understanding. Witnesses spoke of strange lights in the sky, of whispers in the wind that carried warnings in a language no one recognized. Then, on the night of June 12, 1862, every man, woman, and child in Eti-Osa simply vanished. Homes stood untouched. Food still simmered in pots. But the people? Gone. The British dismissed it as mass hysteria. The Yoruba elders called it, "The world is a marketplace, the afterlife is home." But here's what they never told you. In 1898, a British surveyor named Reginald Blackwood claimed to have found something deep in the Lagos Lagoon, a submerged structure, too precise to be natural, and etched into its walls the same symbols witnesses described before the disappearance. The lagoon swallowed his notes. 3 weeks later, so did it swallow him. So ask yourself, if Eti-Osa really vanished without a trace, why does the water still whisper their names? And why, to this day, do fishermen refuse to cast their nets where the kingdom once stood? Wait. Deep in the sands of time, there was a kingdom so wealthy, so powerful, that even the pharaohs of Egypt bowed to its influence. This was Punt, the fabled land of gods, a place of gold, incense, and mysteries buried by centuries. Ancient texts from 1470 BC describe Queen Hatshepsut's legendary expedition to Punt, returning with treasures that fueled Egypt's golden age. But then, Punt vanished. No ruins, no maps, just whispers in hieroglyphs. For years, scholars searched in vain. Was it Somalia? Eritrea? The debate raged until a single clue changed everything. In 2010, archaeologists uncovered a shipwreck of the Red Sea, its cargo hold stuffed with ebony and myrrh, stamped with the seal of Punt. The ship's trajectory pointed northeast, but west. Toward Africa's Atlantic coast. And here's where the story twists. In 1862, the same year Eti-Osa disappeared, a British explorer's journal surfaced, describing a crumbling city deep in the Bedegri mangroves. Its walls were carved with symbols eerily similar to Punt's. But before he could return, the pages were seized by the same colonial officers who later burned Lagos's oldest archives. Coincidence? Or a cover-up? Because if Punt didn't vanish, if it fled, then what else was buried with it? And why does the British Museum still hold 17 undocumented artifacts labeled "Property of the Crown," or traced to a single shipment, from Lagos, 1862? Wait.